Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I am going to show you everything you need to know to get through all of your DIY projects. Here's another episode of Tools 101. So this week on Tools 101, we are going to go over what a multi-tool is. Now, this tool, I had no idea how much I would use this until I got one. So let's dive in and see all the different parts. All right, so this one that I have is a Milwaukee oscillating tool, and it runs off of a battery. So Milwaukee batteries are really awesome because they have this little button, so it shows how charged it is, and they last for a very long time. I did have this at a painting project, so that's why it looks that way. We'll leave it off for now. The rest of the tool is actually pretty simple. You have your on and off switch, and then over here is the dial. So at 2, it's the lowest speed, and it goes all the way up to 12. And then you have your blade. As you can see here, these are a few blades that I have on hand currently. This was from when I did my concrete countertops. It's a vibra plate, so it'll basically vibrate the edges for concrete. This is a scraper. This is a wood blade that's a little wider. All of these type of blades, along with this one, can come for only wood. You can buy them for only metal. They have dual purpose ones. And then this is a sanding pad. So this is really nice if you have like little small areas that you need to sand, and you can buy specific pads that fit these. And all of these different types, there's others as well, go on right here. In order to change this out, you do need a flathead. And basically you just loosen this, that pops out, and this is what holds it in place. So a lot of the blades that you see at hardware stores are universal fit, so they don't necessarily have to be Milwaukee if this is a Milwaukee, but do yourself a favor and just buy the Milwaukee because they are better. But to install it, basically they just go right on like that. See, there's little teeth, and you line this up just like that, and then hold it in place, and you take the little screw, put it in, and use your hand to tighten it, but definitely always use a screwdriver and tighten it as much as possible, because the whole point of this is that it's moving the blade rapidly side to side, creating an oscillating motion. And so you want to make sure that this is super secure, because as it's going, it's just gonna make this screw come out if it is not super tight. So go as tight as possible. So then you're ready to go. I'm gonna turn it on for you. So you pop the battery on, and then so that's how it works. Now that you've seen the basics, let me show you some examples of when I've used it in prior work and show you a demonstration on wood. Here you can see me where I was cutting out some rotted framing on a trailer renovation I did. It's really nice to be able to get into these little spots and have precise cuts. Same with this one, I was just able to level out this area easily. It's so nice because it works on a variety of material, like this plastic that I was cutting back for my van conversion. And let's not forget, safety first. Okay, so you have a piece of wood. Here's an example. I'm not gonna go through cutting metal, cutting wood, cutting plastic, cutting everything. because basically it's the same exact principle, just have the correct blade. That's all there is to it. And then maybe like when you're using metal, have some like ear protection because it can get kind of loud. But you should always be safe. Not saying I always am, but I should be, and you should too. So say I wanted to put this as a baseboard, for example, and there's a door right here, and I need to notch this out. Let me show you how great this is. I know that this doesn't look great because I didn't draw lines and I wasn't trying to be straight, but that's why it's so cool, because you can get more intricate cuts by using that. And if you're in like especially with RV renovations, things like that, where nothing, like there's so many random little spots, a multi-tool is so helpful. Whenever you're doing wall paneling and you need to cut outlets out. Whenever you're doing baseboards, whenever I'm doing laminate flooring, a lot of times if it's a straight cut, I can just, score and snap. But if it's a little corner going around a doorway, this is such a nice tool to be able to just like angle in, and you have more control in comparison to a jigsaw, in my opinion. And there you have it. You've now mastered the basics of how to use an oscillating multi-tool. There really isn't that much to it, but it is definitely the Swiss Army knife of tools. Anytime I'm doing a project, I always make sure to bring this, because even when you think you may not need it, chances are you probably will. So I will link this below along with all my safety equipment. And like always, hit that subscribe button and leave any questions you have in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer all of them. We'll see you next week with another episode of either Tools 101 or possibly a DIY tutorial. See you then. Be sure to... It's because Ricky Martin's playing in the background. That subscribe button below, and like always, shut up. Tips on all of that. Why can't I say this?